hitta flera. Okay, back from a very good game, and I think we can keep. One blue land turns this on.
Yeah, we can still play Rancid Rats, it's turned on.
And we beat the deck that we played against was one of the best decks I've seen in this format.
Yeah, green
Red with all the good cards.
Yep.
And he had a lot of rares, and yeah, it was sweet.
It was sick that he also had the assembled alphas.
That came in there from nowhere.
Yep.
I mean, he had good rares and
he had
combos,
Fiery Temper in
good
hand.
removal.
Yeah.
Oh, that was. I mean, I was sweaty.
Okay, so we're facing black, white, maybe? No, black red.
Okay. Then I like to have a good blocker.
Yeah, especially when
blue
you play
land.
Brazen Wolves. Okay.
We need blue lands. I mean, we also mulliganed into a super flood, where he kept 7 and also flooded in the end. And then we got the flood basically again.
Yeah.
But then we drew our good cards, so...
Conduit...
Blue land. Awkward.
Yeah, we're not doing anything. Our opponent missed a land drop, but we're stuck on black.
We really need a blue
We
land.
got the land drop.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Yeah, this is not a good time to be...
We take 7, 8, 9.
Ugh.
Okay.
And he played a land. Yeah, this is super over.
Not good. We're probably gonna mill 2 blue. Yep. Always.
Now I recognize your luck.
Yeah, this is my type of game.
Oh my god.
But if we draw,
now we can pump this guy.
yeah, he's just going for it. Why wouldn't he? No.
Yeah, he can. This can hit for 5. He has 5 mana.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, a blue land, then we were in it, because then we could have played blue brute last turn, and then we would have also drawn another one, and we could play. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah. Yep, we're dead.
That was fun.
No.
Why is it like this? I mean, our deck is sweet.
Okay, so
we don't have time for this shenanigans.
Maybe we could play Grotesque Mutation instead of Terrarion.
And maybe lower the curve a bit somehow. We should be able. I mean, we haven't drawn any of this.
No, we have
mid-game.
double Stitchwing Mangler. Stitchmangler.
Yeah.
Stitchwing Mangler.
Yeah, we'll run it back.
Oh.
It would be super annoying if we go out like this.
Ugh.
I mean, our deck really performed, and now...
The thing is, we're playing 18 lands, and we're still getting these.
Yeah, I guess we go for
we
this.
have Graph Rats at least.
No, right?
It's a bit expensive.
Doesn't have anything
no.
to do here.
We need a removal spell, like a Boon of Emrakul would be a good draw.
And the last game, if we only got the island that was on top there, and then the other, we would have been super in it, because then we could value back the rats with Midnight Scavengers.
Jesus, he's playing super aggro cards.
Yeah, but we could have for sure won that game. Our hand was stacked.
Yep. 1 mana Skulk Lifelink. So he's red-black, super aggro with some vampires, I guess. We saw no vampires in the first
aggro
game.
is very good in the format, but obviously if you have only black lands and can't play anything, then you lose.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we play this tapped.
Yeah, pass. Pass. So we can trade for the Falcon Rat Reaver.
That loss was super annoying. I mean, if we only got to try to play the game, I think this can be a close, even though he's aggro. And now we mulligan on the play against aggro. That's not good either.
No. But we're gonna play a 4/4 next turn that can hopefully stabilize. Oh, that's gonna be a value card for him.
We can imprison it.
No. Creature, land, or planeswalker. No. Get Geese and Geralf out. And if we draw land, we can actually Midnight Scavengers next turn and start attacking. Okay, we hit the
Play
Brute.
the Brute.
Sadly, we...
Should we attack?
No. Guess we could have done that. But he could have just discarded something and killed the Graph Rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's...
One more land, maybe?
Gibbering Fiend. Okay, so we can Midnight Scavengers now. I think we do that. And start attacking. We go aggro.
What does this do? Ah, you mean on the graph?
We can attack with both.
Ah, okay. But we could also do that when having a bigger board.
Wait. Yeah, because they everything get +1/+0 in menace, right?
Yeah.
So he can double block Geese and Geralf then, and just take 5. But
Yeah, I think we put out the Stitchwing first.
Okay. Try to big out. Big out.
Big out. Yeah, we're bigging out.
Build out a
Yeah,
bigger board. Okay, he drew a land, so he could have any of those 3 mana. Yeah, we have to be aware of that now. He can discard something and put out like a Weirded Vampire or the 3/5.
Okay, but if we can attack with Stitchwing, and then play the Brute, and then maybe hit something.
Okay, yeah, do that. Brute. Hopefully mill something else.
A Foul Blood.
Okay, that we can play next turn. Do they also get haste? All the creatures?
No.
No, okay.
But we can maybe play...
Because now he's like I said, the Weirded Vampire.
But we can imprison something also. Maybe we can... We'll see.
He's chipping away with his Cutthroat.
We can just block here.
Yeah. Probably has a trick. Why would he attack with the 3/3?
Abandon Reason.
With Madness.
Is it +1 and
First strike.
But we can replay this and imprison something. Certain Death.
Yeah, can't cast that. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we can play Foul Bloods. Then the Foul Bloods actually is a 4/3 menace.
We can play Foul Bloods and imprison something if we want.
Okay, what do we want to imprison? That's the question.
Or we replay. I don't know really what to do.
We can. Yeah, the problem is they have 3 life linkers out, so we need to start doing stuff. We need to start killing him.
So do we play Brute or
we can play Foul Bloods and imprison the 3/3.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. And then we can see if this is the life linkers. They're the annoying part.
Yeah.
Wailing Ghoul would be a good draw. Just to get a 1/3 that can block. We could Certain Death.
The Wolf.
Yeah. And attack with Foul Bloods and Stitchwing.
Yeah. And then this will trade for 2 guys.
Yeah, but I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because we can replay it.
Okay, so he will double block with... I guess he can triple block. Okay, double block like that.
But that's fine. We get stuff off the board.
Yeah, we get stuff off the board, and we can still replay it, so... Sure.
And we can play 2 guys. I guess we don't want to mill our whole deck.
No, but we still have 19 cards left. Drew a creature.
Okay, that's annoying.
Okay, but now we can actually play both Foul Bloods and Brute. Brute?
Okay, and then we'll start with doing this.
No, you can only play 1 each turn. Yeah. Each of your turns.
Aha. Okay.
But it's fine. We can get an attack, and then we can play Stitched Mangler next turn if we want to. Or Rancid Rats to block the 1/1. Don't know how much that does.
During each of your turns, okay.
Each of your turns is weird.
Yeah, if you get another turn or something.
Combo with Emrakul.
So now what?
We can play... We have 3 creatures to play from the graveyard.
Scavengers can also get something back to our hand. So we have 9 mana, 5, 6, 7 to replay. I guess that really doesn't work. But we can do both, I guess, and then we will get the shit ring host.
Yeah, shit ring host.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun. So we play Mangler from the graveyard.
Sure.
And
Tap down the... I don't know what.
they bring Fiend or... I guess Thermal Alchemist.
Okay.
Because it's annoying.
Yeah. And then we can play the Scavengers. Get back
Rancid
Rancid
Rats.
Rats. Yes. So how much do we attack for now?
A decent amount, I guess. We have to keep some blockers back.
Mm-hmm.
But we are attacking with the host and the advanced Stitch
We
Wing.
could also attack with the Laboratory Brute.
But we want to be able to block also, don't we?
Yeah. The thing is, what do we block? We block 1/1s and 2/1s.
Yeah, I guess, okay, so we attack with one more.
He can trade.
Two of those for...
He probably has a trick or something.
Yeah,
He
we'll
has
see.
3 cards in hand and all the mana untapped.
But we're getting cards from doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's discarding cards too. I guess he could double pump them. Otherworldly Outburst.
I don't
Okay,
think
yeah,
that-
so now it's annoying that we don't have any blockers. Because now he will get...
We have 1 blocker.
Yeah, but... Yeah, okay. But if he kills that, then we can take... Because he got a horror here. Yeah, and this still untaps, obviously. So we should have tapped down the lifelinker. This untaps from its trigger.
Oh, yeah, of
okay.
course.
But that's fine. So now we block...
Block the horror.
Yeah. Did he draw something again?
Yeah, probably draw something. Drew something.
He's drawn pretty good.
Why else would he attack with all the 1/1s?
And maybe he feels like he has to.
No. Uncaged Fury.
Annoying.
Yep.
He's drawing pretty well.
Yeah, but still, he only has 1 blocker. We have a lot of power out on the board.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Dark Salvation, the Thermo Alchemist, and attack for lethal. He can make 1 blocker. We get zombies, kill the Alchemist.
And then play a Rancid Rat.
Sure.
So we can block the...
Yeah. Okay, we attack for how much? 10? And he can make 1/1/1. Just to chump.
Yeah.
The Stitch Mangler. No?
He wants to try to win.
Yeah. But we have 4 blockers out. He has 5 attackers, so I like our position.
Yeah, and I think we could have won the first game also. Still annoys me.
Yeah, but we didn't get to play it.
No.
So a lot of 1/1s. Do you have anything that deals with 1/1s?
No.
We don't have anything good. Deny existence. He's playing, he's playing combat tricks and and we already have a convolute.
We'll try this. Okay, it's slow.
Slow on the draw against an aggro deck.
Yeah, but we could draw something. That card is so bad.
Yeah, he had it out the entire game and attacked us for the entire game, and it didn't really do anything.
No. I think it's bad. I guess if you're all-in vampire with a lot of vampire synergies, then maybe it's good, I don't know.
Yeah.
We can get the rat back with the Midnight Scavengers later, and we have mana for the brute. We could also maybe Grotesque Mutation and buy it back with the Scuttler.
Mm-hmm. Sanguinary Mage. Okay, no attacks.
That's good.
So now we can Grotesque Mutation our rats just to gain some life.
Yeah, because we know that we will Scuttler later.
Yep.
I guess if he has that you can't block guy, it's annoying.
Okay, now we just play Laboratory Brute.
Yeah.
And then we can Scuttler if we want to. We get something back at least. Okay, so now since our opponent just stopped attacking, we're actually in it. We had a slow hand, but we
have stuff.
Yeah, we have stuff to do.
I guess we don't have 5 mana now, but we can drag under something. Savage Alliance.
Why is everyone playing Savage Alliance?
I don't know.
Okay, so that was annoying.
Yeah. If we draw land, we can Midnight Scavenger back the rat. Why is everyone playing that card? We do the scavengers then.
He's down to 2 cards. We should be able to turn it around from here. Maybe you should have gotten back the Stitched Mangler. Isn't that just a better card?
The rat is cheaper. Then we can drag under and play a rat.
And here, the Grotesque Mutation is actually good. Okay,
we're blocking here.
Yep. +1/+1 double strike. Perhaps. No, abandon reason.
Okay.
Okay, so drag under and rat.
On what?
You could drag under the... It's annoying to drag under a 2-drop.
Yeah, but I guess we'll do that.
At least we set him back. And we also got a land.
We can gain life back with the mutation. We can block something, get it back again.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
we're blocking.
Yeah. We need to get his creatures into the bin.
Yeah.
Keepering Fiend and another 2-drop.
1 more land. I guess we can play that and just cast it.
Yeah, sure. Giza and Geralf. That has been a good card.
Yeah, it's very good.
Next turn we can play Ghoul Steal.
Maybe we need to gain some life.
Conduit of Storm.
We need removal also.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. We can attack with Gisangerolf and Grotesque Mutation if we want to.
He could triple block it.
Yeah, but then we kill his entire board. Maybe play something from the graveyard first. Play like a Stitched Mangler. Tap down the Conduit. Conduit or Sanguinary Mage. And then attack with Giza.
Now we can't. I guess we can just Scuttler.
Yeah, but what? We don't have anything to get back. We have Convolute.
Do we really need to attack?
Yeah, because he could play the one that says you can't block, and then
Okay.
then we're like super in a pickle. Okay, now Grotesque Mutation. Oh, don't. No.
Okay. But do we want to play stuff? We can play Scuttler, sack that, play that again next
Can
time.
we play another thing from our graveyard now?
No, those are just the... But we can play the Scuttler, sack that guy, and get back...
Convolute. Or Drag Under. No, Drag Under. Okay, yeah, sure. But the whole point was with the attack.
I
was
thought
to
you
gain
wanted
life.
to get his board off.
No,
Drag Under.
I wanted to gain life.
Okay. So we have to stay alive for one more turn.
Because now we're still dead to the one that taps down, says you can't block.
No, it
1,
only
2,
does it
3,
to one of
4,
our blockers.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're not dead to it either. Okay.
Now what?
Yeah, we should boon.
Brazen Wolves.
Yeah. And then we can Stitch Mangler again if we want to. Maybe attack with the Scuttler.
Do we have anything cheap that we can replay from our graveyard?
It's Stitch Wing Scab. No, the Stitched Mangler, I mean.
Yeah, but I was if you want to get life with the Scuttler here,
Okay.
and then I was thinking, can we do something for 2?
No. We can't.
Okay, but then we just attack with the Scuttler first. And
yeah, we could attack with Giza and Geralf.
no, we
see
need
if
to
he double blocks.
keep blockers.
Yeah, but he could double block it.
Do we get life now?
Yeah, I think.
Otherwise, we can play and lock down that guy again.
Okay.
With Stitch Mangler.
Okay. Yeah, I really would like to get some life. Because if he starts...
You can block with the
rat. Ugh. Yeah, we have to block everything. +1/+1 double strike. Aren't we dead to that?
No. We block. Like this?
Yeah.
One more mana would have been awesome.
Otherworldly Outburst. Okay, but that still doesn't kill Giza and Geralf.
Okay, that was a fine turn.
You could have... Okay. So he's down to 0 cards, and we have all the cards. We should be able to turn it around from here.
We'll see.
We can drag under the twins, if we want to. We can play...
back the rat.
Back the rat or a ghoul steed, just a big blocker. Another 4/4.
But we need more. I want to do that, and that.
Okay.
Maybe draw land also. No. And
That's
then
bad draw. We can attack with everything and
no, we keep that.
gain
back.
7 life.
We keep that back.
So now I think we gain 7 life. Yeah, this looks great.
And play the rat. And we have a stacked hand also.
Yeah, Giza and Geralf doing its thing.
I guess.
2 cards in hand. Oh yeah, it was the twins and something else. Okay. Do we have the other rat? No, we don't.
So We can get back
Ghoulsteed,
Ghoulsteed and play
Foulbloods.
4/5 doesn't do much.
Or we can just play Flyers and win.
Yeah.
Wretched Griff.
We can eat the... Yeah, we do
Yeah.
like this.
Ooh, we can also play that. And... Okay.
Yeah, but now we can play back the Mangler.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should have won the first game, I think, if we just draw mana. And then we turn it around.
Yep.
See you in the finals.
See you in
I
the
love
finals.
this deck.